Hey friendo, Steve here. Welcome back to the channel. So on today's episode of Wrestle Juice, I had an idea where I would look at all the various reactions, all the crazy reactions to the big street fight from this past week's AEW Rampage. I'm not doing that today simply because if I show the Ruby Soho pictures, I'll probably get demonetized here on YouTube. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of like the revenue that I get from this channel. Is that too honest? I'm sorry. But that got me thinking. Number one, I did give my thoughts on it on the Going in Raw podcast yesterday. So you can watch that. It's towards the end. Number two, got me thinking about other weird fan things because I saw this thread on Reddit the other day. And it was this question. It says, read the other day about a fan who saw a fight break out at a Dynamite because someone brought a belt to the show and another fan challenged him for it. My question is, do you recall any weird stuff like that ever happening at ringside / in a pro wrestling crowd? I don't know if I dreamt it or what, but I also remember reading about some fan making his toilet necessities right then and there at a WWE taping in the late 2010s. And of course, that time a fan fell asleep at a WCW show. I wish I knew more about that last one, about a fan falling asleep at a WCW show. I didn't see that anywhere, nor did I see anybody using the bathroom in the late 2010s at a WWF show. But I thought some of the reactions to this were hilarious, so I thought I'd read some of them here. And then we're going to take a look at some really cringy pictures. Paranoid NG here says, I spent a show babysitting two blokes who were doing lines of coke in the bathroom and kept encouraging me to have some with them. Someone also stole a tag belt at the same show. Truly a surreal evening. The Mighty Tiki God says at a WCCW Star Wars show in 83, the cops shot and killed a guy that threatened him with a knife. Apparently the people on the upper deck were throwing ice on the people below and someone decided to try to do something about it. Why would they be throwing ice at them? Log Watcher says at a WWE show a few years ago, a guy jumped over the barricade to grab Renee Young as she was leaving the ring after an announcement. He got swarmed by 6 gigantic guards and got carried away. It was like in those nature docs when wolves gang up on prey. Crazy dude got neutralized in less than a second. BB Boris says, I saw a guy propose to his girlfriend in the parking lot at Mania 35 before the doors opened. I wonder what happened to them. I had a picture of it on my phone. Jay Rayner says there was an incident at one of the very first AEW shows where a fan straight up shit himself and remained seated for the duration of the show. This is based on anecdotes, so it might not be completely accurate. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Who would want to sit next to that guy? And then so that got me thinking, you remember I've seen a lot of these really awkward, hilarious photos of fans with wrestlers, primarily at meet and greets, but also in some really hairy situations. So I found this article on the Sportster that was all awkward moments that fans have had with wrestlers. And it reminded me of a moment that I had with a wrestler. And it was when I was interviewing people at the Performance Center a couple of years ago, and I shoulder leaned on Kyle O'Reilly. I didn't even, honestly, at the time, I did not even think about having my hand on his shoulder. But then you can pull all sorts of stills from this interview and see how uncomfortable I think he probably was with some random dude who had his hand on his shoulder. I was pretty embarrassed about this. In fact, I had Larson cut the actual interview because I was like, I can't watch this. I feel so shitty about it. But it's Undisputed Era. They're the hottest thing at the time. So I couldn't not air the episode or the interview rather. But so anyways, I'm not immune from this. And I'm not doing this to make fun of the fans, but we're probably going to make fun of some fans today. So let's take a look at this thing here. So here's the first one. It's a guy who, let's be honest, he literally just has his arms on Paige's boobs. There's no getting around that one. And she looks like she is putting up with it as best she can because this is absolutely absurd. This guy with no fucks in the world, absolutely no shame whatsoever, totally fine just doing this. Look, the thing is I could look at these and be like, well, at least I didn't grope somebody. Let's see here. Let's move on to the next one. Here's another meet and greet. There's John Cena and then another dude dressed up as Nikki Bella. This isn't that bad. These guys are just having fun. The Bellas look a little awkward here, but they're not really doing anything too bad here. No festival of friendship for this guy. It says Kevin Owens looked like he just lost yet another match against AJ Styles in this picture. He probably wants to be anywhere but, and plus he was probably a bad guy at the time. And so this guy, walks up to him, wants a picture. Kevin Owens, being a nice guy, says, all right, let's go ahead and do it. Who knows what the story is behind this? Let's see. John Cena wishes nobody could see him at the airport. I'll be honest. Usually when you see John Cena with fans, he looks overwhelmed to be like, he looks very happy. He always looks incredibly happy to be there. But this one, not so much. This one, he's not really having it. Let's see here. The Lunatic Fringe. Why is this guy nestling his head against Dean Ambrose's shoulder? Why is he so small compared to Dean? I know Dean's like a taller guy. He's like 6'2" or 6'3", I think. But what is this guy doing? What is that look on his face? Poor Dean Ambrose. Poor Moxley. Let's see here. We got the New Day here. Hey, it's the same guy as before. He's got the exact same picture. Why is he balling his fists like this? Oh, my God. Man, Kofi is not having it whatsoever. That's hilarious. Oh, man. This guy, he looks mad. She looks mad. Neither of them look happy to be there. Why are they taking this picture? Nobody looks happy right here. They both look miserable. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, no, man. Look, see, Roman Reigns, what a pro. A SummerSlam meet and greet. Roman's got his best game face on for this guy. This lady. I mean, she loves Roman Reigns. She looks like she could be part of the bloodline. She looks like she could be his sister. I think that's a nice homage there. Roman's great. Seth does not. Hey, look, why does this guy look like Seth Rollins? He looks like shorter Seth Rollins right here. And then you got this guy creeping in the background. Oh, man, that's hilarious. It's just another Seth Rollins guy right there. That's awesome. And he's got his little thumb out right here. That's great. Let's see here. All right. Yeah. Triple H. This is an earlier Triple H picture when he was the young CCO or COO or whatever he is. And this one's not that bad. You got Vince back here. Look at Vince back there. Oh, God damn it. Let's see here. Kane. Kane is huge. He looks like he is not interested in being there either. This looks like the same guy who was nuzzling up to Ambrose earlier. Oh, God, no. Why would you do this? Why would all these people accost Brock Lesnar for a picture? That's the scare. I would never, ever do this. We were literally at a media event once that Brock Lesnar was at, and they were there doing interviews, and we did not even offer up. Brock is legitimately a terrifying guy. I'd be scared as shit just to be around him. There's like two celebrities I'd say that of, Brock Lesnar and Suge Knight. They just seem like scary people. What the fuck is the Undertaker wearing here? And who's this guy next to him? Look at that. What? Can you smile? At least you're getting a picture with the Undertaker. Undertaker looks like a reality show bounty hunter, though. Look at that. I would watch this show. I would watch the Undertaker being a reality show bounty hunter. All right, you're coming with me, dead man. The Miz and Brock Lesnar guy. Did Brock Lesnar guy fart in front of the Miz right before this picture was taken? Because usually I feel like the Miz is the kind of guy who would be like all smiley and overwhelmed to take a picture with people. But Brock Lesnar guy, you'd think that they all know him by name at this point. I don't know what his name is, but he's Brock Lesnar guy. Everybody knows him. Let's see here. Oh, we got the Wyatt family. Look, they're nice enough to take a picture with this guy with the polo shirt on. That's nice. You got Brody, you got Bray there. Oh, that just makes me miss Brody because he just seems like a super nice guy. I've always heard Bray Wyatt's a nice guy too. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Finn probably gets this a lot. He probably gets this a lot. He probably gets the ladies and the dudes probably just getting a little squeeze in on Finn. And look, he looks like he's having a good time, and so does she. Let's see. This is the worst. This is the absolute worst. This is the worst. You don't do this. Kid, what do you do? It's the bathroom. He's washing his hands after taking a piss. Come on, man. Dude, and he's got a Cena shirt to boot. He doesn't even have an Orton shirt on. You can't do this kind of stuff. This is way worse than my shoulder lean on Kyle O'Reilly, I feel. Here's another favorite of mine more recently, and it's when Sasha Banks and Naomi were doing a meet and greet at C2E2. And like, I think because of COVID, they were having everybody stand like a couple feet away from her. I think it was because of COVID. I don't know. Maybe it's just like, hey, I don't want any weird situations where fans try to get all up in my business. But no, these were kind of funny. I mean, look, you know, you're getting your meet and greet, you're getting your pictures. It's just everybody has John Cena standing between them and Sasha Banks. It's kind of funny. Anyways, that was a fun stroll down weird fan memory lane. If you guys have any good pictures of fans and awkward encounters with wrestlers, or if you got any good stories, drop them over at my Discord. I got a WrestleJuice Discord. I'm going to put the link to that in the description below. Be sure to check out this video here. Hey, if you enjoyed this, do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, little notify bell next to it. And yeah, we'll see you at that video over there.